pattern. In the pattern, I'm giving it something like this, where capital A to capital Z. Capital A to capital Z. Now here I will go, sir. Here I will go email and I will write it here, a@a.com. And if I write it here and then if I enter it, okay, something. If I enter it, now see, please match the required format. Please match the required format. That means whatever the format I said, it should match that format. What is the format I said? I said it should match only the capital letters. Now, let me give it this pattern for instead of email, I will give the pattern for name, first name pattern. If I give here XYZ, it's wrong because they are small letters. But if I give it here something capital X, capital Y, capital Z, it will not say anything. Capital X, Y, Z. That's bad. Capital A to capital Z. X, Y, Z. Okay. Regular expression input, regular expression HTML. Like regular expressions will commit for everything actually. Here we are using it. Okay, no need of slashes, it's taking it directly. Usually regular expressions in JavaScript you will have it slash. Let's give it directly, will it work it or not? Okay. Let me go down. Let's go here. Let's give here XYZ. How to make? Yeah, you can do that actually, but why it's not matching this particular pattern is actually I'm not getting it. Usually if I give here capital A to capital Z, let me give it here some value 3. That means any element from capital A to capital Z, okay, and only 3 elements will come from capital A to capital Z, any 3 letters. Now here I will say it like XYZ. It's accepted. Now if I give here XYZ, it's not accepted. Or if I give it here XYZ1, if I give it here even capital XYZ1, it will not accept it. It's a basic thing. So basically, a regular expression is nothing but a format. That format, if you give it, so it will understand the format. Your language will understand the format and it will check it whether whatever the guys is they are entering, are they matching this pattern or not. You designed one pattern. For example, my password will have at least one capital letter, one small letter, one uppercase, one lowercase, one one number kind of thing. Or my username should have only uppercase letters or only lowercase letters. These kind of patterns are used in the regular expressions, sir. There are a bunch of symbols which can be used for regular expressions. The symbols mostly are used. Here they did not mention it. Regular reg expression, cheat sheet. Now you can actually see it here. There are bunch of words, each one has their own meaning. Okay. Now if you see it here, usually we don't use this many. We use only few things like question mark, underscore kind of one. So whenever you want to give it a mail ID or a password, you get the regular expression for it, and you will check it whether your validity is matching that regular expression or not. For that, I'm going to use something called regular expression generator. I don't need to remember everything regarding regular expression, but you need to know basically how they work. So I just open it, and I'm giving it a regular expression, paste a sample text, xyz at the rate gmail.com. gmail.com. And no, this is not getting good. Why it is coming it as the rate? Why generators are not working? No, there used to be pretty simple generators are there. If you give sample text, it will only create it. Or if you want to use it on your own, you can actually create it on your own also, like this. Like for example, I want it like capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9. That means anything can be included. Capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, or 0 to 9, anything can be included. And plus, it can include some things like here at the rate. So at the rate has to be there. And again, capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9 here. Okay, and again here dot. The dot has to occur only one time. Okay, if it has to occur minimum one time, you will use something called asterisk. If you don't want the element to occur, you will use something called cap. Okay, there are multiple symbols are there, but here you can write it again capital A to capital Z, or small a to small z 3 times. So that means dot com or dot in. Okay. This kind of expression, when you give it, whenever you give the data here, whether that data matches to that particular one or not, it will check itself. Here xyz at the rate gmail.com. Okay, this is okay. Here I gave xyz at the rate gmail.com. Okay, still it's not taking it. No, just check with that. Check with the regular expression. Once you create in a regular expression, you will check with the patterns. Anyway, we have a separate regular expression one based on JavaScript also. Once we come to JavaScript, again we will have regular expression. But using pattern, you can check the validation directly in the HTML. If a regular expression is perfect, okay. If regular expression, also called RGX, regular expression for email validation, JavaScript. Okay. Now this one is giving bunch of wrong. JavaScript regular expression. Okay. Where is the regular expression here? Okay. See, this is the regular expression they are giving cap slash something W and all. Okay. So what is this mean here? Okay, they wanna include what they wanna include. They wanna include capital A to Z, small a to Z, digit 0 to 9, and all these characters they wanna include. And okay, now dot means it's not the first one, or the last one. It's not the first one or the last one, kind of. If the at the rate is not there, let's see here. JavaScript you have to give slash for the in JavaScript if you are taking it you have to give slash, but for HTML you don't need to give slash. Maybe because of slash it stopped here. xyz@gmail.com. Yeah, pretty sure it entered valid. Okay, but what if I write it here without iterate? Now it's not getting it, right? Because I mentioned it should be iterate. I mentioned it what? I mentioned it should be capital A to capital Z, small u to small z, 0 to 9, and iterate should come. And after iterate again, only capital A to capital Z or small u to small z. I don't want any numbers after iterate. And then dot. And after dot also, any 3 letters, capitals or smalls. I don't want any numbers here. Now let's give it exactly opposite. Now here I am giving iterate, and let's write it here 1, and let's try it, and there it's wrong. Okay, so sir, I want to, instead of writing it like please check the format, I want to print some error message. I want to print it my own error message. For that you can give something called title. What is that? Title, sir. Title is actually used for all elements. If you remember, we used title for anchor tags also earlier. Whenever you hover on it, it shows. Okay, but you can use it, for example, see, if you use title for different elements, I will show you. If I use h1 title something, and for input elements title, both are different. If I go here, usually title means whenever you hover on it, it will come. See, whenever I am hovering on it, whenever I am putting my cursor, I am getting something on h1. That is called actually title. That's also called tooltip. What it is called? Tooltip. Girls, focus here. Last one. That is called tooltip. Whenever you are focused on here, I am getting something, right? That's called tooltip. And that you will get it by something called title. But here, see, here I am entering something wrong now. XYZ at the rate G1. And now when I am entering it, please match the formatted text. And I am getting it error also. Can you see it here? The error is not coming it like normally hovering. The error also comes whenever you submit it. And that is called title. That is called title. Okay. But once you know the JavaScript, you can actually change it up. But before the JavaScript, this is the way. Is it clear, ma? Min length, max length, pattern, required, disabled. These are the basic validations using in HTML. Okay. In JavaScript, you will have multiple. Now, next ones. How do we know the format here? We have to fix it up format. The format is fixed and maintained by us. Okay. Now, next one. There is one more data type, one more input type which you need to know, which is called data list. Data list is also similar to your drop down, sir, but data list will have already a predefined values. Okay, I gave it a 3 because I wanted like after .com. Sir, what if they said it like .in? It will fail. My condition will fail if it is .in. Sir, I wanted to work it for .in or .com, 2, 3. You can mention it in the brackets. Now, here, let's write it one more type. This is the last one, like every, this is the last input type which you can know is called data list. Data list. It also has something called option.
Flight fare starting from ₹1,599.
XYZ.
Download the Ixigo app now.
Paragraph. Please choose favorite. Please choose favorite what we can do for student registration one, something needs to be in drop down. Please choose campus. Okay, I'm giving it basically campus or sports. Yeah, that's actually a nice thought. Please choose sports. Okay, so then you can give whatever the sports they like it. This data list must have something called an ID sports. Now here it goes with option. Every element goes with options, sir. Options are actually I think you already know options are self-closing ones. You will go with option here. Value you will give. The values are what you can give. Cricket option. Football. Option is not an self-closing one. Okay. Cricket. I don't think you need to give because let me hit all option kabaddi. Okay, so if I give this, go here and check it. Interestingly, can you see any data list here? Can you see any data list here? No, data list cannot be seen directly. Okay, data list cannot be seen directly. Data list can be given into any input. Now here I will write one input, sir. Input, and for the input type equals to text, I'm giving it list, and the list should have the same ID as the data list ID. And now can you see it here? One input box came. Now if I go down and if I click on this input box, see a drop down came. And if I'm writing it here, automatically I'm getting these three options. Are you getting my point? You are creating one normal input box, and that input box should have a set of values, and the user can choose any one. It's not a normal drop down. It's like for example, I want to use this sports are there. The sports one I want to use in my form 2-3 places. In one form only I want to create a list of sports 2-3 times. You can't see? Can you see it now? Yeah. See it here. Now there are another place where also I need to show the list of sports. So instead of writing it every time, I will create a list of sports at one point and I will give one ID. Every time I want to repeat, there I will put one input type text, and in that I will give list and the ID of that particular element, ID of that particular list. So now here see, if I want to enter, I can select it directly. Or if I am writing it K, automatically suggestions will come. Are you getting my point? This is an automatic suggestion one. Sir, if you are having it more elements also, actually if you are having more elements, it makes more sense. If you are having it something like Coco. Now if I entered K here, now I will get 3 suggestions, and here if I entered A1, if I entered H1, so the suggestions will come like this. This kind of auto suggestion with the predefined data will come from something called data list. What is that called? Data list. People usually confuse with data list and the drop down. Drop downs can be used only once. What if, see, here I created one drop down, sir. Please choose the course. What if I want to create it in another place in the same form somewhere else? Same thing, like showing multiple courses. Again, I have to write option 2, option 3, all options now. But instead of creating, what if I write it one data list and I can use it with 2 places? Okay. Yeah. Now this whole form, now I'm gonna keep it in something called This whole form is inside a table. Okay, inside this whole thing is inside this form.
Fashion, my style expert help. Shop for the hottest
Uh,
international brands or handpicked
Now
Indian
here what I can do.
Get 200 off on your first order. Download the Nykaa Fashion app now.
Control X. You can write it here. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Next one. Huh? Even after rating? Huh. Drop-down box will not come even if you write a data list and options. The option box only comes if you write it one input in that input list, and in that list attribute you give the ID of the data list. Then only it will come. If you just write data list and options, it will not come. Okay. Now I think there is one thing called field set. And field set will give you kind of a border for the whatever the fields inside this. Now whole form I give inside a field set. Whole form I give inside the field set. Now if I give it only particular elements inside a field set, then only those particular elements will get it some kind of border. Let me give it here only this input, first input. If I give it now this email and password I am taking it, Control X, and I am giving it and a field set here, field set, and this field set, inside the field set I just gave it. See, can you see it here? Only that email and password comes with a bordered one. That is called field set, a set of fields. And there is another thing. Table will have something called caption tag to represent the table. Similarly, a form will have something called legend tag. What is that? Legend tag. Now here I will go here, after the field set I will write it legend, and in this legend I will say something, whatever you can write it. Now if I go here and see, the something will be written it here. The legend is nothing but the title of this particular field set. You got my point? Similarly, when you create a table, you can write it actually caption tag. Okay, in starting of the table, caption, and you can write it whatever that will become table caption. Okay. Till now any doubts, sir? Till now any doubts? Yeah. Now next one. So the next one inside the classes, let's create media.html. Now you are going to understand, till now you understand how to do tables, how to do forms, how to do lists, how to paragraphs, or how to do formatting tags, or how to do semantic elements like block, inline, and all. But how to do media like audio, video, a YouTube video, or a PDF, or a Word document. Okay, these kind of things how you will display on your screen in the HTML. Okay, Now here you are going to understand it. Some of the tags which we are going to learn are actually HTML5 features which are advanced also. Okay. I will show you the segregation tomorrow, like what are the HTML5 and what are the HTML4. But most of the basics you learned till now are HTML4 version only. HTML5 have some other versions like canvas or drag and drop or geolocation kind of things. Those things we will discuss with JavaScript. Anyway, let's start it here. Let me show you here. Where is this? Let's go with side by side. You can see, right? The last one can see, right? Yeah. Now see, sir, first, okay, forget about the CSS and all, we will do later. First one, we can have something called a figure tag. Figure element is used to give an element with something called fig caption. Okay, inside the figure you can give something called figure source. You can give actually image also, I think. Images. Why source is not coming at here? Let's go with img alt image height 50 and fig caption my image. Fig caption is the caption for the image. Automatically, when you want to write something for the image, like for example, in your childhood when you are in school, uh, you will have science books. In science books, you will have figure number 2.3. Some image will be there. The drawings, all drawings will used to have something figure number, something down. Even in Wikipedia, you will see the similar one. Wikipedia, if any celebrity pic is there, right side the pic will be there, down the explanation will be there. So when you want to write it a description about an image, that is called a fig caption. Okay, and the figure tag. Okay, this is just to wrap up some text which belongs to a particular image. Usually, image img tag. Usually, sir, img tag is a inline element. Img is an inline element. Inline element means what? The next one, whatever you are going to write, should come side, right? Instead of fig caption, what if I write it something like paragraph? If I write it a paragraph here, now like width 50.
Download the app now.
Okay, paragraph will come inside by now. So if I give it here, usually it should come side. Okay, but instead of this, the fig caption will come exactly down, exactly beside this. That is called exactly below this particular image. It will come. Okay, this fig caption represents what this particular image is about. When Google is reading the images, it will also see something called fig caption. This is called figure tag. Fig caption always embraced with an image with something called figure tag, sir. Now next, what if I want to keep it some audio? I want to keep something an audio, sir, here. Audio tag I will use. Now inside the audio tag, you can write it here. Source. Source. source here src set equals to I didn't have any audio. Let me go with mp3 online. No need of online. mp3 downloads free sample. Okay, I'm just downloading some sample mp3. You can't hear it, but actually something is playing there. So let it download. Same way I will download some video also. Sample mp4 video download. It's downloaded. And let's open up here. Let's go to downloads. Let's go top. Let's write it here, something called assets. Control C, Control V. That's it. So both assets came here, mp3 and mp4. Now they are in my local sir, which I can use it. So I will use something here. Why it's not working? Slash assets slash. Usually it will work. Source src set strange. Control CPT. .mp3. Oh, audio, you need to write it something called controls. Yeah, then it will come. I think so. SRC set. It will come here. It's taking it only SRC now here, I think. So, sir, if you don't give controls, it won't come, sir. When you are giving it, three tags are there. Three main tags are there. For pictures, you will use picture tag. And for audios you will use audio tag, and for videos you will use video tag. So inside audio tag you will write it source and src. And why source, sir? You can directly write this src inside the audio now. Yes, you can write it, but the difference is for different types of devices you can give different audios. Like, sir, when it is in a small device, when I'm seeing in phone, I want to play one audio when someone click on it. When I'm seeing in desktop, I want to show some another audio. Okay, but you can try it using this. Each one can have different media. It will have something called a media tag. A media tag of min width and max width. Min width of 480 pixel. When minimum width of 480 pixel is there, then it will come. Why it's not coming? It's media. I think spelling is wrong. source media. Yeah, you have to give it something similar. I will take it here, this whole thing, Control X, Control V. Minimum width 480 pixel. Okay. 100. Right click. The value of the source is ignored when the element is placed inside the obviously we know SRC. Source data LT installed true. It's not taking it media, but usually when you are having it multiple devices, maybe it is expecting me to have another source with a basic SRC. Source. Now if I'm going down, now I will show you how these things works. Go here, refresh it up. Yeah. So now basically if you give it any element with a source in the audio, it will display this particular element, sir. See, now you can play it. Automatically the audio will be played, or you can actually keep it something called autoplay. There is something called autoplay which you can give it here in the audio controls only. Autoplay. Autoplay will automatically make it play whenever you are refreshing it. Okay. Usually Google Chrome will not work it with autoplay, but Google Chrome will work it if autoplay is muted. Because imagine a website is having it automatic sounds. User just entered the site. User may know what the site contains, may not know what the site contains. Immediately getting sound, Google will not accept it. So Google like to show the websites which are by default muted. Okay. If user wants, he will unmute it. That is what the Google believe. If they get it mute, then automatically whenever the page loads, it likes to play and it likes to mute it. Okay. It works for something called videos also the same way. Okay. You can give something like autoplay, you can give something called muted, you can give something controls, you can give height, width, how much you wanted. By default, download and all will come. Download and playback sets. Same way, sir. Apply it for video. Video tag. And inside the videos, you will give it here source. You can have for different media, different sources actually. We are having it source. In the source, I am giving it SRC. Same thing, I am giving it dot slash assets. This time it is coming it strangely. assets, MP4. Now video came. Sir, is the video is playing, sir? Is it looking like a video? It's looking like image. The difference is here controls are not there. If you give controls, then it will come with the controls. Then it will look like a video. Now I want the video to play automatically. I will give something called autoplay. So whenever your page started, automatically it starts to play the video. You can keep the same thing setting in the background also. Like you can keep it in a video on side, like for example, you created a big banner page. In the home banner page, right side you put in a video, and that video automatically will play. Okay. Now here you can write it something called muted by default. Okay. Or here you can write auto capitalize means by default automatically it will become capitalized. Capitalize means each letter ka word will become capital. Okay. Now these functions are not necessarily. Mainly these things you will see. I don't think border one is there. Muted. You can actually do all these things. Okay. And download this. All things by default will come. Picture in picture and all. Clear, sir? Right? Right now? And now here comes the interesting point. These two are easy. There is another tag which is called picture. For audio files, audio tag. For images, picture. Sir, why images picture? IMG, yes. IMG is used for normal image. Picture is used for responsive image. I mean, for different sizes of elements, I want different images. Let me show you. A canvas and all are actually HTML5 features, which we will discuss. No worries. If I show you here, now you can give it here as RC said. Now see, the width is somewhat I get it our picture, right? Now let me decrease the size. Slowly when I'm decreasing it, after a particular size, I'm getting the different image. Can you see it? Now see, after more with the device done, then I will get different images. Sir, in mobile phones, I want to show one image. In somewhat bigger screens like tablets, I want to show another image. When they are seeing it in desktop or laptops, I want to show another image. These different devices will have three different widths. Based on their width, I want to show it like different device. Based on their device, different image. Then you will do something picture tag. What is that called? Picture tag. Let's do our picture tags here. Come here. Picture tags. Same thing. Source with media. Now here I am taking minimum width of 180 pixel. Let's take images, pictures. Picture of babies. Baby kittens. Let's try it out. So now let's take it one on one. One. Okay. 1, 2, 3. let's go and see these pictures. Okay, anyway, it's coming bigger only. 1, 2. This one is smaller. Screen is online. Can you able to see the screen? Online, can you able to see the screen? I think for some people screen is not visible. We will see it. So for 480 pixel, I will get this image. Minimum width of 480 pixel. Okay. And let's go with this. And source media. And here minimum width of 720 pixel. I will get it a source set of this, and I will get another source. This time I will give without any media SRC. So it's like the general one. Generally this one will come. What? Why it is downloaded? Now go to my application. Where is this? Now, sir, see this. I gave here 3 images. Okay. Usually the one is like the first one, minimum 480 pixel. If the device is minimum 480 pixel width, I will get this image with the cat wings. Okay. Until when? Until it is 720 pixel. When it is 720 pixel, I will get the boy sleeping with the kitten sleeping one. Okay. Or what if it is not matching any of these two conditions? Like what if the element is less than 480 pixel? In that devices, I will get the third one, which is a normal image. Let me show it to you here. Now see. Why I am getting this? It should be guys, right? Now I think refresh. Okay. This is if I'm getting less than 480, I'm getting this one. Okay. After 480 exactly, I will get that kitten one. That is okay. See, exactly 480 it will change. Yes. Now when I'm going to 720, it should change now then. Why it is not changed? Somewhere I did mistake, I think. I did correctly. 786 or whatever. It should work. Why 700 and why it is not working for it? It will work usually. Let me try it in a different way then. Go here. Control X. Control V. So the point is, it is following a structure. First, higher ones higher width one will be first, and then lower, then the least one. Okay, so that is the basic structure it is following it. Now for example, if it is more than 786, I am getting this image. If it is less than 786, see, it's 790. So 790 means okay. When I am getting it less than 786, now I am automatically getting this one. When I am getting less than 480, I am getting another one. You got my point, sir? This is the basic use of picture tag. Actually, you can do audio or video also. That is the main use of source tag also can be used for responsiveness. Okay, different, so that will be used for different responsiveness. In that, media is there. Okay. Now, next one. Till now, any doubts, ma? Source, video, audio, and figure. These were very important tags actually. Now width is mandatory, sir. It's like you will give some random width. I think you guys know in CSS I will tell you there will be something called breaking points. Usually your mobile phones maximum will have 480 pixels width. Your tablets and all will have it like maximum 786 pixel. Okay. Normal laptops will have maximum 1200. Okay, desktops will have 1080, or somewhat bigger screens will have 1400 pixel. That's the highest one. Like each one have different breakpoints. Those breakpoints we will remember and we will give it. Sir, we can give shape to image. Yesterday you can give shape to images using CSS. In CSS you can give different shapes, whatever the shapes you like it. In video, shortcut video is also playing it automatically if cursor on video. Yes, you can do that. Now next one. Next, sir, not this all. I want YouTube video to play it on this. I want one feed some YouTube video in our website. Let's go here. Let me open it. Incognito. YouTube. I think you all know that 100%, like incognito will not store your caching history and all the things, right? So that's why I use it. Voice incognito history will be stored in the network. Okay, do you guys know that? It will not store in the browser, but still it will store in the network, guys. For example, if you are using Jio or if you are using any other networks in your mobile hotspot, it's up to you. But in case if you are using any someone's Wi-Fi, and if you are using incognito mode also, still whatever the websites you are going on, the owner of the Wi-Fi can able to see. Are you getting my point, sir? Huh? What? Someone is saying something? But make sure if you are using office Wi-Fi, okay, that case everyone can able to see anything. Okay, so you can't escape from network basically. I think in initial classes I told you how the network starts from your system. First it will go to ISP only, local service provider. Yeah, and do we need to do different settings for making a website as phone? Yeah, actually for website, for phone we will do different settings, for tablet we will do different settings. One website we will create in different settings actually, that we will do later. Let me take it in simple video. Tom and Jerry. Let's take it up. Now here if you go to any video, sir, any video, you will have one button called share, right? Click here, and in this you will have something called an embed link. Embed. Click on this embed. Now you can see something called iframe. Can you see it here? Iframe. Iframe, earlier before iframe we used to have embed tag. There is separate tag named embed. Instead of embed, recently we are using it iframes. Iframe is used when you want to wrap someone's data, some other website's data, some other website's information, and directly into your website. Okay. like some others block, some block cut somewhere and bringing it here. Okay, this is not related to here ones. And this kind of one iframe is so powerful that it can have PDFs, it can have documents, it can have videos. It can have other website also. In my website I want to place it some other website also, I can use it iframe if I have access about that website. YouTube will give you access actually. So Control C. I'm copying this whole thing. You can press here, copy also, and go here and not this. So yeah. Now here I'm gonna paste it an iframe link. See, all you need an iframe link, but just because you put it something in iframe doesn't mean it will work. Okay, it needs to be giving an access. That website should give the access for iframes. Okay, now here the access is given by the YouTube. Okay, iframe can be used to download the PDFs also, can be used for documents also, can be used for other websites to include your website or you including other websites or this kind of YouTube ones. See, I can play it, this YouTube video from my website, which is in local storage, right? And completely, see, I can use the sound thing, I can use play one, you can pause, I can use copy the links, I will get it some other videos, I will get the gyroscope one. I think you guys know this screens like Min2Max and all. I think gyroscope also will be available. Gyroscope means some videos, if you are watching something, again you go to home feed, the whole video will go down right corner. That's actually a gyroscope one. These kind of things are possible. Okay, Max and Min, there is this things also will be there. A picture in picture is also available. Picture in picture means if you go here, in a YouTube video, this is called the picture in picture one. Okay, and this all are available, sir, here, and you can change it. Allow full screen. See, if I click on this, full screen is coming now in my website. If I remove this allow full screen, it will not come. Now it will not come. Now I can't do this. See, full screen is unavailable. Or here for frame, iframe will have some kind of border actually. I can remove it, and now iframe, if you see it, corner will have some kind of border, sir. Okay, usually if iframe will have border, now you can make the border 0, or if I give it some kind of border 5, then you can able to see the border clearly. There is a thick border right here. Okay, usually every iframe will have border, and you can make it 0. And this is a title means whenever someone goes on this, it will show you this particular YouTube play video. Okay, if I go here, it is showing it. And now SRC is like every YouTube video. If you want to keep some other YouTube video, you will write it here like this: youtube.com/embed, and every video will have an ID. That ID automatically you will get it. Or here you can write it something like autoplay equals to 1. Automatically whenever the video loads, the YouTube will play. It's like YouTube API. If you know how to do YouTube API, you can actually do it. Okay, if you do autoplay equals to 1, whenever your page loads, you don't need to click plus, automatically it will do that. Okay, you can give your own video also using iframe, sir. Okay, but if you are having your own video, I don't suggest iframe, I suggest video tag. Okay, yeah. And these are the things it is allowing from the YouTube. You can actually go with more and more. Now see, I don't want someone to click on this going to YouTube. I don't want any copy link. I don't want anything web sharing, like sharing this video and all. I will remove this all. I will just wanna see it. That's it. Just want to see the site. That's it. Oh, oh, repeat. Still, that's nice. Yeah, this is basically. Now let me open it iframe and I will write it my own PDF. Iframe, in the iframe src source, and I'm giving one PDF here. Did I have any PDFs here? Resume. No, PDF is not there. Let, huh? HTML PDF on that. Did I have it? PDF. Yes, HTML1 PDF is there now. So I will take this PDF1 and I'm taking it. And I need to mention the height and width of this basically. So height 200, width 200. Why did not load this HTML1 PDF? Maybe because of name, I think. Desktop, copy, paste, close. Go here, iframe slash assets. It's not coming. Usually it will. See, can you see it here down? It came. Okay. Now you can adjust the size of this height and width. Like width 500, height 800. I will stop this YouTube video. Now let's go down. See, it automatically comes with the download button, print button, and all other things. Okay, you might have seen these kind of pages, earlier in some other websites also. PDFs, if you want to include automatically, when you include the PDF, iframe only understand, okay, this is a PDF, so it must have to have all these other things, and it will only give you other things like download, print, kind of 2-page view and all. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? Not coming? Download re, dekho. It is not coming in yours. It will come. For you, YouTube video is also not coming. You give iframe, src. Why it will not come? Like any other tried here? For PDF, I will show you one more time. Just give it here iframe, and in the iframe, you can give it here src, and wherever the PDF is there, give your PDF link, and automatically the PDF will come. But if you want to increase the height and width, you will give it height separately. Automatically the height of the thing will increase. That much easy it is. YouTube video, you don't need to change anything. You can just copy there and paste it here. is it having internet connection in your system now? It will come. Like any other ones tried? Did you try the iframe? Ratleda. Online, anyone got it? Why it is not coming it for you guys? iframe. Try embed. Same thing, whatever you did, try it with embed. Same thing, embed or iframe will work it similarly. Earlier, before iframe, we used to use something called embed. Can you try it embed? Embed is coming, like download and all symbols. Why iframe is not coming then? Huh? Video is playing. There is no download option. For video, you can use controls. If you put controls, you will get na. You mean video tag? Just check on these things, sir. Whatever we discussed today, we discussed figure mainly. Form ones are okay. We discussed figure. We discussed audio, video, picture, and iframe. You can use embed also, but I like you to use iframe. Just check it upon why it is not working. Whoever got it error, I will check it after the class. And forms, I think we created forms with field set and legend also, and we created data list, and we know how to do basic validation also now, right? Till now any doubts, sir? Till now any doubts, ma? Okay, now what I want you guys to do is tomorrow we'll start CSS full-fledged, and we will wrap it up whole HTML again tomorrow only, the final one. But by tomorrow, at least have some thought what you